Hello everyone! Let's start our workshop. Today we are going to do another from here, from 0 to hero. So put some signs into the comments, better some pluses, so I will know that you can hear me well, see my screen, and we'll get started. Today we are going to work on this beautiful light bedroom. We're going to create setup lighting. You can see that here's a lot of windows, there are a lot of lights. So I saw the question in previous workshops that like how to set up light if you have a lot of windows. Well, we have exactly the same situation in here, so we'll see how we can do it. But basically it's not hard at all. Like as usual, as I'm saying, not hard to create anything you want to. Okay, I can see the pluses. So if you are new in our workshop, welcome. Join our channel. You can subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any new updates. We do a lot of videos, we do a lot of tutorials, so feel free to subscribe. If you're not new, you already can put some ups, because you know that will be a good start. Well, I hope so. And as usual, we have some materials that I'm going to use in this workshop into the description. But I'll talk about them a little later, but generally you can use them. So you will find some scene. There won't be everything that we have in it, just that I made by myself. Everything else you can get from the description links. Also, we have some beautiful rule for me. If you have any questions, please keep it for the end of the workshop, and I'll reply it for all your questions in the end. So I won't be distracted from main topic, and I'll show you all in the fast way. Also, don't repeat after me, because I'll do it all in the fast way. Well, I hope everyone in here, so let's get started. If you have any questions for now, you can ask. I will answer it, but after that I will answer in the end of the workshop. Okay, let's get started. So first that we should do, like always when you finish your modeling stage, you go to the lighting. So first you always can start with base material. So I'm going to open material editor and create the new material. Don't forget to select Corona as render system in render setup. You can do it in here. I have it as default. If you want to make this render system as default, you can go to Command tab, go to the very bottom, and here is assign render. Production is Corona, and you can save it as default render system. So when you open new file, new project, it always will be in Corona, so you don't need to select it all the time. Very useful, so welcome. Okay, let's start with the base material. I'm going to create Corona Legacy MTL. And what we're going to do, I'll add some reflection in here. I'll reduce glossiness to the middle and make reflection color in the middle gray as well. We have kind of light interior, but at least you need to add middle gray, and middle gray is the main color, I mean the diffuse color. You might say like it's middle gray, come on, what are you talking about? But if you look at the point that the lightest white color that you can use, it's 180. So the basically middle gray is around 90. So I'm going to select 90 and we'll see what we will have. Next, you need to select the Perfect Hdr Map for your interior. You don't see any strong sun in here. It's quite soft ambient light, so you need to search Hdr Map with cloudy skies, and I found one like this. So What you should pay attention, the intensity of the sun. You can check these balls and see that the shadows won't be super strong, they will be soft, no super strong sun here. Also we have blue shadow, which is good for interiors. So basically that everything that's coming from the top you will see on the floor, and everything that you have in the bottom of the HDR map you will see on the ceiling. So that's our shadows in the floor, that's our shadows in the that's our colors in the ceiling. So that's what you should pay attention. Also pay attention on the white areas, like the most light areas in the HDR map, because these areas will give you the light to your interior. So if you get something like this, you can see that your interior will be like super blue, not too much light, even less shadows in here, but maybe for some situation it will be good for your work. So I'm going to select this map and we'll see what we will get from it. Where's our Corona setup, render setup? I'm going to select single map, none, Corona bitmap, okay, and we need to select it. Approaching storm, I think this is one, and also I'll immediately add it to material editor in case if I need to rotate it. And now we can start interactive render, but we need to fix our viewport, so I'm going to select it, locked it, so only this camera will be rendered, and now I can start interactive render. And we have super black render because all our windows are blocked by curtains. So we need to add some translucency for our curtains in the middles. And we're going to create a copy of the base material. I'll add some translucency in here and select it in the viewport. So the first one, assign material, and let's see in the viewport what we have. Something is visible, good. And another one in the left side. Assign it as well. Don't see anything because these doors in front are blocking everything for me, but I can see that some light coming from the left. I need to select these doors and just hide selection with right click of the mouse. And now we can see the stuff. Also, I don't need this blurring, so I need to turn it off as well in render setup. So performance, and untick this box, fast preview denoising. Now we can work with this. This is much better than it was before. So I'm going to open tone mapping and increase exposure as much as I want. And you can see that everything is blue now. And not enough light in this area, in the side, in the right side. So I'll probably need to rotate this map, but probably I will increase a bit more. I think it's fine. And now I need to select the map and rotate it. So here is rotation. If you have a previous version of Corona, it can be, oh, that's not rotation. In previous, it's somewhere in here. So pay attention where you are rotating. We need environment mapping and rotation. So I need to rotate in here. So let's go. 20. Probably much more. Well, we won't see like a lot of difference. We will see like maybe different color changes in our interior, but its quiet will be almost similar. Maybe in some areas will be a bit more intense. So I mean, when the sun will come somewhere in here or here, we'll get more light in this area. So I'm going to rotate more. Let me increase even more exposure. Yeah, I think here is a bit more light now. And base material is too light, probably I will make it darker. Let me make it 80. Of course, it didn't apply because I didn't apply the material to our objects, and I want to something, of course. Okay, let me select it all, but unselect the curtains. I always wonder why it's also white. Okay, much better now, even with 19. Okay, good. So let's back to our map, and I'll rotate it a bit more. Can we get something? Well, I can see that the shadows become like more warm, so probably I should rotate more map because the shadows will be warm in our interior. It won't be good when we'll set up the materials and stuff. Always good when you have some nice blue shadows in your interior. It's make much more interesting your render. So, well, let me try 150, but I'm sure that he will be, yeah, like super warm already. So I'll back to 100. I think it's enough. We got a little more light in this area, and I'll probably increase exposure even more. And now I want to make it darker, maybe a little more, not 80, maybe 85. And also I'll decrease the color of reflection, because too much reflection in this area and we don't need it at all. Yeah, you can see that our interior doesn't have much reflection, probably only in this area, and actually that's it. So we don't need super light reflection color. Well, maybe a little more. That will be good, I think. Okay, let me make the render a bit bigger. I can add some contrast a little bit. Eh? It gives us something? Yeah, it gives a bit. Oh, that's enough for now. Next, what we should do. So, you can see that our interior is not gray, it's not white, it has some tone. So, we can add this tone instead of gray color. So just we need to increase saturation and change the tone so we get something like that, and after it we'll add some colors to the objects, like the main colors. Well, actually we need to color it only the wooden parts, I think. Everything else is kind of in the same tone, and probably the ceiling will be lighter than the base color. Well, the ceiling and the part of the wall, I think, and maybe these panels as well. So let's do that. I'm going to select base material. I'll increase saturation, and I need to change the tone. For sure, we need it more yellowish. Oh, that's too green. We don't need green, we need something in the middle. I'll probably, well, after-save is needed, so we'll wait a bit. I'll increase saturation, well, even more. I need some color here. Really neat. And I want some exposure more, because now it's like too dark for me. Oh, it's too much reflection. Okay, let's set up the color, then we'll work with this white area in the ceiling. So I'll make a bit more yellowish. Let me check the region, like some parts of it, so I'll see the color. But yes, something like that is much closer that we need to get. Probably a little in here. Good. Maybe a bit more color. Enough? Enough is enough. Yeah, that's kind of good. Okay, let's work with this area because I don't like it. Well, our ceiling will be even more lighter, so we don't need any overexposure. Well, now I can see that it's not overexposure, but well, we can start to add some colors, and probably we will add some highlight compression, so it will reduce overexposure in our interior if we need it, but for now it's fine. But I'm sure in the future when we'll do the ceiling like a little lighter, we will need it. So we can start with ceiling since we are talking about it. So I'm going to make a copy of the base material. Well, you can name it so you know that's base material for sure, so you won't mix it up or you won't confuse with any others. Now I'm going to select this material, and I need to select two objects, the ceiling and the not curtains, I need walls. Well, you can show the edges faces, so you will see what you are selecting actually. So I can see in here that I select the ceiling, and now I'm holding Control and select the. No, it's not that what I want. That's what I want. Okay, now it's fine, and I can assign this material. Good. Now we can make it lighter, because it have to be. I want to reduce color for now. I'm just increase the value, but probably that's too much. Now I'm going to reduce saturation, but don't reduce it fully. I know that the ceiling should be like white and blah blah blah, but you know that white colors are accepting all colors from environment. So basically it will have some colors. So I'm going to reduce it a little bit, but not too much. Well, probably that was too much. Let me make the region a little less. So I'll see only this area. Yeah, probably I need a bit more color in here. A little less volume. I think it's fine. Now we can add some highlight compress to reduce this stuff. So I'm going to add, what I'm going to add? Well, filmic mapping, for example, and here we have highlight compress. I'll just increase this parameter. Well, I think that's enough. Maybe even a bit less. It's fine. Good. And I'll probably reduce a little more of reflection, so I'll make it even more darker. So it will be less reflection and it will be much more softer. Good. Next we will add some color for the wooden parts, like the part of the bed, the part of the back side of the bed, and everything else. So let me make a copy of the base material, and I need to select the object. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Oh, that's not switches. I need just this part and this one, and on the top as well. So it's separated object, so be careful. So you will add for everything, and now we can assign the material. I hope that's it. Well, we can add this table, but the table, oh, well, we can actually. We'll see. Maybe we'll change a bit color later, but in general it's fine. Okay, let's add more color in here. It's definitely much more color, and it's definitely not that yellowish. A bit more color. Guys, keep your questions please in the end, and I will answer them a little later. So. Less saturation. Maybe a bit darker. bit yellowish because it was too red. Now too dark or enough? I think it's too dark now. Let me see. Yeah, it should be much lighter. I want to make it some dark parts in here. Well, who can blame me? Okay. Enough? Maybe a little less saturation, right? Well, maybe a little less, more. And you can see the beautiful gap between the bed and wall. So always do that. You can see the gap between floor and table, floor and bed. Everything has gaps. It's very important. It's like small little parts, but it changed a lot. So use it. Okay, maybe a little lighter. No, that's too much. I want a perfect color, but nobody's perfect. I know, but I want to be. Can I? Okay, I think it's fine for now. Even table. Well, table has less saturation, maybe a little different tone, but for now it's fine. I think we can keep it. Oh, I forget the floor, so we can add the same color for the floor as well. Ooh, now it's much better. Okay, let's add the dark parts. We have a lot of black. Less, not much. Like these parts, a bit in the bed and the vase. That's it for the black color. So I'm going to make a copy with the shift, and I need to select it all. So, the bed is one object, so it should has IDs. Yeah, inside the black parts it's ID 2, the wooden parts is ID 1. So we can just create multi-sub object material. It will be our new black material. I can add something. Well, I'll decrease saturation, maybe even fully. Well, no, I'll let some saturation here. Well, value 11, we'll see, maybe we'll change it later. So for number 2, I will plug the black color, and for number 1, it will be our blue color. Well, I can not make a copy. If I need, I will do it later. For now, it's fine, I think. So select it, assign material. Now it's separated for 2 different materials in one object. Good. Now I can select the switches and just assign this black material and also door parts. I mean, these 2 boxes, door parts. Who I can want to trick nobody. Everyone's know that it's just a box for this interior. So I need to select and add black color in this area. So here's the frame and side of the wall, and also this part as well, and just assign it. Good. Oh, I forget about the base. I need to select it as well. Hey, come on, select it. Good. Now I need to make it darker, add more reflection, and I think we'll be fine. So, color. Let's make it around 5, maybe even 3. And also, probably I can increase glossiness, so it will be a little more shiny. I can create the regions in this area so you can see the reflection, and I can make the reflection color lighter, so it will accept more light for this material. After save is always important, don't forget about it. Well, you can always stop it, but I not recommend to do that. Good? Oh, that's too much. Probably a little less, and glossiness maybe 65, not 7. No, I like 7 more. I'll return it. So now we can see the main picture of our interior. We didn't add like a lot of colors. Well, we can add some more light color for the bedroom, and now you can have more understandable vision how your interior will look like. So just by adding colors, you will understand does this colors fit for your interior or not fit. So maybe this color you want to change for more dark, like I wanted to make more dark wood, but in reference was more lighter, but you can see how your colors fit to each other, and that's how you should work with your interiors, with your designs, with your visualization. Even if the designer gave you the task to create these colors, it could be a little different. So you will see that this, for example, fabric, the color that designer gives you, it doesn't fit for your interior like at all. And you like find the perfect color. You can see that it's perfectly for your interior, and you just suggest to your designer that this color will fit much better than you suggest. And he was like, oh, probably you're right. And he's going to change the fabric if you make a beautiful visualization, of course. So you should just set up the scenes one step after another. So probably I need to add some bright color for my bed sheets and for the wall. Right, let's do that. So for the bedcloth, I'm going to copy this material, and I will select this part and probably this pillows and the plate. Okay, now it's much later. Well, probably we need a little less color and maybe lighter. Okay, let me make it lighter first. Ooh, yeah, saturation less. Well, probably that's too much. And this part should be darker. But this is one object as well. Oh, it's a group. Okay, let me open it. And now this is one object. So it should have, yeah, ID. So this one is number 1, this one is number 2. And we can immediately create the multi-sub object in here. So for the first number, I'm going to select the light color. This one is for our ceiling, so don't plug in it because you will change it eventually. So to didn't get some maps for your ceiling, just make a copy. I'll rename it to make sure ceiling and make a copy for now. Now we can plug into number 2 and assign this material, not one of these, only this one, so both of material will belong to this object, to this part of the bed. Now it's much better. Even the color, I don't want to change it, it's actually good. This one probably I need to make lighter. So, well, I can try assign the same as we have in here. Or maybe I'll just make a copy of the base material and make it just a little lighter because I like the color. Actually, maybe we won't need to change the illustration, but maybe we should. We'll see. Okay. So, new copy of the base material, and I'm going to make it a little lighter. Maybe I just should have took this one. Yeah, I think it will be better. Okay, I'll try to assign just perfectly the same color. Well, still not the same. I wanted to make it faster. Okay, I'll make a copy of this material, I'll assign it again, and now I'll make it darker. Okay, it's a bit closer than I wanted to get. Actually, it's good. Now it's much better. Also, I'll make this one vase lighter, so I can... Oh, it's not white. Well, I think we cannot add for little objects color, so we should. Okay, let's go for the panels first. So, big ones. The panels, the lamp, and we'll see what we'll do next. So, for the lamp we need actually the light color, so I'm going to select the, make a copy of the light material and assign in here. Well, we can add some translucency straight away, so we'll see through this object, like in here. So we can add some 0.4. Oh well, that's enough I think for now. Oh, also we need to add some color for the flowers. We can add the same base color as we add for the wooden parts. I think it will be enough. Let me make a copy, assign, and we'll see. Oh, for now it's fine. Well, we can see that it's the same tone, it fits good. Also, we can add 4 panels, so I'm going another copy. We need to make it a little lighter, I think. Yeah, lighter and a little more yellow. So 20 more, less saturation. A bit more and a bit darker. I think it's perfect. Okay, good. Next, we can add our light color for the cup, I think. Oh, but without translucency. I'll make a copy of the light material and assign it. Oh, probably it's too light. Maybe we should add something like we have in the ceiling. So I'll make a copy of the ceiling material, assign it. Yeah, it's better because that was too light from the bed sheets. From the ceiling is much better. Also, I can add the same color for the vase. Okay, good. So, in general, you can see how interior will be in the future. Basically, even like that, you can show for your customer, like, if is okay with you with these colors, you're like, oh yeah, actually it's good. Or, oh no, you should add some color in here. I want green chair, I want green armchair or something. So you should show stages for your customers. It will be much better and faster and less changes he will give you when he will see the stages. He will see the whole process of your work, and it's very, 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 very useful. Okay, let's go. I think we should start with materials already. So I'm going to start with the floor material, then I'm going to carpet, because like it's huge areas in here and like more visible. The panel color is the pattern of the panels is not too visible, so probably we left it like till the very end. So we'll make the big areas and visible textures, so you will see more detailed interior, and then we'll add everything else. So for the floor, I will select with the tool, make a copy of the material, select floor, assign it, and we're going to add Since it's floor generation, it good works with multi-texture. So multi-texture, manage textures, and I need to add all texture for the floor. So I'm going to select 12, 13. You can find these textures. I don't remember. Did I add in description? I think I did. In CG Source, they made the floor generator, they made the multi-texture plugin, and also they have a lot of beautiful wooden texture, and the size is like huge. So you can use it and make the super close-ups for your flooring or for panels or whenever you will use it. So it's super cool textures. Also, I will show you another option how you can use it in this workshop. So I highly recommend to buy, even if you buy like few sets, you can use it in different way in your interiors and it will look absolutely different. So you can change the color, you can change the reflection of it, and your floor will be amazing. So I need to plug into diffuse color and let's see what we have. Okay, that's too dark, that's too red. Let's change it. I'm going to add my beautiful regular color correction to change my colors, to change the gamma, and all I need. So we have a hue, probably I'll add straight away a bit more yellowish, less saturation, and lighter. So advanced to get the gamma, and well, let's increase it. 1.2, oh, not enough. 1.5. Maybe too much yellow. Let me decrease it a bit. And I'll make this render bigger so you will see the details. Probably, I think it's fine. Maybe too reddish. Maybe a little less saturation will help. Kinda like this color. Okay, let's try. Also, you can see the difference between the tone, well, not tone, between the gamma of the planks, of each planks. You can reach this result if you will change random parameter in multi-texture, but don't increase it too much, because even a little difference, it will add the difference between the gamma. Well, if you add some 0.6, you will see the difference like too strong. So usually it's like 0.1, 0.2, it's enough. Let me see, 0.2. Think too much. Hey, buddy, come back to me. Yeah, still a lot, probably a little less. Something like that. Also, if you don't like the how it called the order of the planks, you can change it if you click in the seed, and it will randomly change the order of the planks. And you can click as many times as you want to till you will get the result that you like. Well, something like that is fine. You can click it more. Maybe you'll find something else. Let me make this region even less. Probably this one is good. Yeah, not too light, not too dark. I think it's fine. Now we should work with reflection, of course, because what is the wooden planks without reflection? It's not wooden, just the picture. And we need to create the beautiful, beautiful reflection on it. Guys, please keep your questions till the end of the workshop. I'm begging you. Okay, I'll add just new color correction. For reflection glossiness, always use the color maps fully desaturated. So always gray is fine, and I'm going to plug into reflection color. And to see straight away result only from reflection, the best way is select material and change diffuse level to 0. So now our diffuse color will be just black, and you will see just reflection of the material. Also, I can use my pan zoom. You can activate it by clicking on plus, and here's a 2-pan zoom mode. You can exit it as well. The same button I have in the shortcut. So I can just click it, and now we can see our floor. Okay, now we should make the map lighter, more contrasted, so we'll see the wooden streak much more visible, much more nicer. So I will add output map in here and customize a curve in it. So output, plug in here and open the tab, enable color map. I will add the point for curve, right click and change it to Bezier smooth. Okay, now for moving tool, and we will move to change our curve to get the result that we like. We don't need like super light map, but a little bit will be nice, I think. Let me make this region even less. I want to see only this light part of the floor. Well, I think it's fine. Maybe I'll make it a little more contrasted. You can see we got the more darker parts and more lighter parts as well. Now I can see more visible wooden streaks. Also, I'm going to add another one for reflect glossiness, and it will give even stronger result. Well, I hope. I'll plug in our color correction and into reflect glossiness. Okay, now the same output, come on, enable color map, add point and Bezier smooth as well. Moving tool. It's a little slowly with the curves when you work on it. It's fine, it happens, no worries. You do some ooh, and now it's much more beautiful, right? Well, probably we don't need that strong result, but in general it looks cool. That's what I'm saying, that you can use like the same diffuse maps, but you can rework reflection and your floor will look like totally different. Actually, I like it a lot. I think it will be good with the color, but probably I need to reduce a little influence so it won't be like super matte in the black areas. So I need to change reflect glossiness where I plug in my map. Well, you can open the whole material and click in this button. I think it come up in the last version of the Corona, and you can see only the slots where you plug in your maps. Super comfortable. Probably I'll decrease even more. Okay, maybe a little less of reflection as well. So it will be a little more smoother. We don't need that strong reflection. Well, we should look how it will work with the color, because we set up it in the black. It's all good, but when you add the light color of diffuse, it will look a bit different, but still should be good. Okay, let's return our level diffuse to 1. Actually, it's pretty good. Let me look from the camera. Maybe I'll make the glossiness map a little more lighter. So I'm going to select this one and lift it up a little. Wait, that's too much. But you can see the idea. Okay. Probably that's enough. I hope so. Yeah, it looks good. I think we should keep it. I like it. Okay, let's move on. So, the carpet. Let's work with the carpet. So we have a base material on it, and I'm going to make a copy of it and assign new material for it. So since we have just a box in here, what? Cylinder? Okay, that's interesting, but I know that it's box, not cylinder, probably some name confused. Well, happens. So what do we need? We need a lot of bumps actually. We need diffuse, we need displacement, and we need bump, and everything in different ways. So some map for displacement, which will give us these beautiful bumps on the sides, because the side of the carpet you won't get this kind of result with a bump. Bump will make the side of the carpet just straight, and displacement will change your model. So you will get some noises, some not straight area, and that's good for the carpet for sure. And also we need some different direction, probably from the bump. We'll see. So first we need some, we can start with displacement. Recently I started to use for fabric materials from Megascans. They gave the good quality for the displacement map and for the normal maps. I'm talking about, oh, why I have so many tabs in here. I'm talking about this Megascans Quixel. You have find a lot of stuff in here if you're going to use it, but not everything is for free, of course. But still you can find a lot of interesting models, interesting plans, 3D models, textures, shaders, like a lot of different stuff that you can use in your project, and it will look totally different than the people usually use. Like, people usually use everything that is free and everything that is available for everyone. If you will use something different, your project will look much in the next level. So highly recommend to do that. Okay, BAMP map. Ooh, I have a lot of it. Probably something from this, I guess. Well, I can see the bumps, so probably this one, I guess. Let me check. No, that's a stucco. Stucco is not for the floor. So yeah, I think, or maybe this one. No, I'm going to use this map and we'll see what we will get. What the difference? I will tell you what the difference when we'll customize next output, if we will do it, okay? Okay, so carpet, add current displacement mode and drag this map into no map slot as instance. To see how the map look on your object, you can connect into displacement, for example, and show it in the viewport. Well, the mapping is fine. I think even direction is fine. Let me go to perspective. Well, maybe it's, oh, it's span zoom. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. Let me see. I don't see any result for now because we don't have much changes in here. So you just need to change these two parameters. Min level is going inside, max level is going outside. So I'm going to add some. It will directly change your model, so be careful. You have some objects that will close to your displacement object, because it can well, you understand, right? I forget all words today, I can talk, sorry. I hope you understand what I mean. So basically, if you customize your displacement and you can see that some other object interaction on your object, you just should move it because it really changed its height. So be careful with that. Okay, 20, 40. Yeah, now I want to make it a bit smaller. That's too strong lines, so probably I'll change the styling to 2. Maybe it will be enough. Oh, yeah, much better now. And I want even more stronger. Not bad. Well, I can add some min level. I don't think that I need to fully minus 60, it will be too strong and not looks good, I think, but we can try. Minus 60. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely not what we need. Well, a little bit. Maybe we don't need it at all. Well, actually 10 looks not good, and I have seen the beautiful bumps in here. I can keep it. I like it. Beautiful, beautiful carpet. Well, do we need bump in here? I think displacement is do all job. Not so sure. Well, I think we have, let me check what we have for the normals. Yeah, actually we can add this one. What did this one do? Oh, this one actually is good as well. Normal map, the blue one is always better. It gives you much stronger result. If you use just black and white map for bump, it gives you a result, but not too strong. So these maps give you much stronger result, much more detailed. So I would recommend to use it. Okay, should we add some bumps? Well, we can try, right? This one? Or this one? Which one do you like more? I think this one will be better. This one is too strong. Well, let's try. We'll see, right? I can make a copy of this map, so I keep the tiling. Probably will need to change in bump as well. Even if it's different map, probably will need it. And I'll just load this map. The name is... which one is the name? This one, I think. Yes. Okay. Open. Ooh. Something falling. Okay, maps. Corona and Corona normal. Let me plug into bump. And don't forget to add gamma to input, so you won't see any of errors. I can turn off the displacement mode for now to see the just normal result. I don't see much. Let me show it in the view part. Okay, we need to change the direction. So I'm selected, change direction. Ooh, should be interesting. And I can see some bumps in here. Okay, that could be, maybe not that strong, but but could be. Okay, let me turn on the current displacement mode and we'll see how they work together. Usually you should reduce a little of normal map, because usually one is too much. Okay, calculate faster please. I wanna see some result in here. Yeah, I need to make it a little less. Okay, just a little. 0.9, enough? Enough is enough? Okay. So, next one we'll add some color. We need just map. I found in some shop, so you can download it from there. This beautiful carpet, and I will add it. So, diffuse color. Oh, and that is too strong. We need to mix it with diffuse color, and also we don't need this border, so we need to cut the map. You can do it in here. So view image and just change the size of the area that you will see in your render. So just without this light part. After save. So difference between output and correction. Color correction doesn't have curve. That's why we add output. But bitmap, the regular map, where you add the texture, it has color correction. So you can add in bitmap if you don't want to add output. But color correction doesn't have curves. That's why you can't change it, and that's why we add it. And now, since you don't have any result in your render, you need to tick this box, apply, and now it's disappear. I can immediately mix it with diffuse color. I don't know for how much, how many I need to decrease, but I don't need that strong texture in here, so probably even more. Okay, that looks nicer, but I want to make it darker, so I will add color correction here. What a surprise. Color correction, advanced, and I need to decrease the gamma, so it will be darker. Maybe a little less saturation. Oh, looks good, I think. Maybe a bit more darker. I can see some reddish stuff in here. Should we move it to the right? Add some green stuff. I mean yellow away. That's too much. I don't need that much. One? Should we? One is enough. I don't want to add a lot. Okay, I want to make it even more darker. Okay, let's see from the camera if it fits and looks good. And oh, it's even more greenish, as I can see. Oh, ours too reddish. Okay, probably we should add some green stuff in here. Okay, let me increase this part. Yeah, I want something in between. Okay, that looks like good. Well, let's go to the wood. Let me select this material. Okay, this for the bed, right? But I need another color for this part, so I'll make a copy, assign material for it, and now I can change these materials for my bed wood. Okay, remember I said that you can use multi-textures. I mean these ones. Wait, okay, the planks from CG source in the other way. So sometimes it's super hard to find a good wooden texture in general that you can apply for the object. So the best way to do a good wooden texture is just use these planks. So you just set them one after another in Photoshop and create one big wooden texture and get something like that. So it's the same textures that we're going to use for wooden for the bed, that we use for the floor, but like a big huge texture, and it looks super good. So that's how you can use wooden texture as well if you need to get good quality of a wood map. Okay, let me drag it in here, diffuse color, and the UV map is super needed. And after save as usual. So let's add some UV, just normal, easy mapping, UV map box, and we can decrease height so it will be more visible. Well, we need to change the direction of the top, I think. So you can go to the gizmo, or, well, yeah, gizmo is fine. Go to rotation, click on the angle snap, and my gizmos is disappear. You can click X if your gizmos disappear, and they will appear again. And now you can rotate it to 90 degrees. Okay, now you can change the size as you like. If you don't like the texture, you always can move. So go to the move tool and move like you want to. If you want to see what in these areas happening, but in the viewport just black areas, you can go to standard, per preview presets, and change, not this one, to default lights. Now you can see the areas. Probably it's another object. Yeah, it's another object, and here's a lot of stuff. Okay, I can convert it into editable poly. I think it looks fine. There was some UV map on it, so probably it should work. Let me check. It looks a bit weird. Let me check the smooth groups in here. Okay, I can add the smooth modifier. No, it's not smooth, and just this kind of object. Okay, could be. I'll just assign the material to make sure that it's the same. Maybe it's something inside. Oh yeah, probably there are just two objects in it. So probably when I made a copy, it created the clone of the object. Let me change it. Okay, slide selection, and we'll see what we can do. So I'll select the main object, go to element, and I can just select the middle part and delete it. So now it should be fine. Yeah, now I can see that like totally one object in here. And I will assign material for it. Now it's fine. Well, we can select this object, copy the UV map, right click, and select the middle part and paste in here as well. And we got the same parameters for the middle part of the side furniture. Okay, let's back to camera and we'll see what we have. Okay, I don't want to see the render now. I need to add more UV maps for the bed parts. So in here paste as well, but I need to change because it's styling badly, so we need to change it for sure. I can move it. My gizmo disappear again. What's wrong? I'm not clicking X all the time, but well, I'll make it longer. Oh, I can do the tile part in this side, so it will be hidden somewhere in the middle. Also, I need to rotate it. So the rotation will be here. Well, do we need? I don't even see how it's going, but probably maybe we should keep. Okay, let's keep. We'll see. Maybe we'll change it later. Okay, for the panels, so it should goes vertical. So that's another view from this interior, and you can do the same. So I need just paste our UV map, change where is it, so it will looks good. I can move it, just right click on the moving tool, and you can use by the coordinates to move it like you like. Well, the size I do like, and I think is fine. And also this part as well, paste, and I can change just coordinates, so it will be vertical as well, and I can move it so I won't see these parts. Okay, I can change a size a bit and move more. Okay, perfecto. The last ones is the legs of the bedroom. I think it's fine. Okay, let's see what we got, and now we need to customize the color for sure. So I'll start the interactive render again. And let's change the colors. So another color correction. More yellow, more lighter. Okay, next time will be after save. I want to customize my colors. First. That's too much. How it was without color? Let me check. Oh, okay. So much lighter. Probably I need to add some numbers so it will be faster, not just arrows. More yellow. Too much. Okay, let's go with numbers. 3, 2. Well, maybe 3. And maybe lighter. Okay, that fit for the floor, that's good. Okay, let's go to work with reflection, like we did with floor. I can cheat a bit. Well, I can try at least. I can just select all these maps for the floor. We'll see. Maybe it will work, maybe it not. I don't need multi-texture. I'll just need those 3 maps. Color correction, desaturated, and 2 outputs. And I can plug in my bitmap in it. A plugin, I said. And this one for the reflection. And this one for reflect glossiness. And we'll see what we got. Maybe it will be not bad. Let me check this area. How it looks on the black. We might diffuse level 0. Actually, I don't see it at all. Well, we don't need like super streak. Actually, it's lacquered in here, so you don't see like much streaks. Maybe a little in here, so a little we got. So probably we made it. Let me see, maybe a little more. So we'll see a little more streaks in this area. Okay, I'm going closer to here, so we'll see. And I'll make probably the glossiness a little more lighter. So, well, actually in like super close view, you can see the streaks, right? But I'll make it a little more lighter. Probably this one as well. I'll change a bit more. Let me remove all regions and I'll just want to see this area. No, actually it's good, it's enough. The thing is that the next step we need to create like super accurate and glossy material. Now it's like super glossy, but that's not exactly what we got. But if we made it like super glossy, we will lose wooden texture. So we need to mix it up, like the base wooden material, and after it you just add another layer with the glossiness. So I will decrease glossiness in here, I think. Oh, it's 100. Oh, actually, so it won't give us anything if even we decrease it. So okay, I'll make it less glossy for this material because I can see a lot of reflection. I wanted to get streaks, but well, we have it. Let me come closer. Now we don't see it at all, right? And we need it a little bit. Well, I can do this curve for reflection is more contrasted, so you will see more visible streaks, something like that. Oh yeah, look how beautiful wood now. Amazing. And it's not glossy, just wood. Well, we need a little of glossy, so we can set up it with this map so it will be more glossy if we will lift it up a little bit. But not too much. Little steps, so you will see the result. Okay, I can see a little reflection in this area, like a little. You can see in here it's more darker, here is more lighter, and that's enough. Now we will add next layer, so it will be like super glossy, and we'll mix this result and get the perfect wooden furniture. Oh, I like these tricks in this sites. Okay, how you can do it? Well, first return the diffuse color to level 1. Next, you need to change the type of material. So we will save the current material, but we will immediately plug into the other one. How you can do it? Right click, change material map type, and we need corona layered MTL. Keep, so you will keep this material and it will automatically plug into the new one. And you can see that it plugged into base color. Perfect. Next, what you should do. You need a copy of this material. We don't need any maps of the reflection, so I'll just delete them. Well, make sure that you delete correct ones. You can open up the whole material and you can see that plug in just the diffuse color. That's all we need for this material, but we will add glossiness. So I will decrease it to 0.8, maybe more, maybe less, we'll see. And we need to plug into layer 1. Now we will see only gloss material without this one, so it's fully overridden our material, and now we should set up like we like. So probably we need more reflection, so glossiness 0.85. Not enough reflection. I want more glossy. I want it super shiny. Ah, okay, our reflection color is too dark. I'll make it lighter. Okay, much more lighter. Oh, and here the glossiness is coming. Okay, let's go all in, like all super white color. And now it's super glossy. Let me check only this little part. So it will render a bit. But I think is much better. When you come closer in your render, the part that zoom in will render much faster, so you can see in some parts the result of your render. Okay, actually it's good. Now we should mix this material with the first one, and you can do it just in kernel layered MTL. So you should choose it and change the intensity of the second one. So now it's like fully overridden. If you change this part and make it less, so it will be like 50% of this one, 50% of this one, or 80% of this one if you put the 80%, and 20% of the first one. So you just need to check which of mixing do you like. Probably even more, 60, I mean even less of the glossy material. But I hope you understand me, right? So guys, if you feel that you enjoy this video, feel free to put some likes into the video so I can see that you really like it. And also, if you didn't subscribe to our channel yet, perfect time. Trust me, it's a perfect time to do that. Okay. I think 60 is like pretty good. Maybe 65? Little more? Little more? Maybe I should increase it. IOR in here a little bit so it will be more shiny. Like 1.7. It's good. Let me check from the camera how it looks. So, and the back is like super shiny. Well, we don't need that shiny back of the bedroom, so I will just apply another material without layer it. So I need just all these maps and material. I'll make a copy and well, I'll make it in another way because we need actually this multi-sub object. So I'll unplug from here, move in here, and now I can make a copy of the not glossy material. So just select it all the maps, and make a copy with the shift. Now you can plug into number 1. Too much of reflection, so I'll just reduce in main material so it won't be that shiny. So I'll make it less, like reflection glossiness to 80. Oh, maybe even more, 60. I can change the curves as well if it won't be enough. 40, okay, 15 here as well, like super reducing stuff. And yeah, I'll change the curves. And also I don't like these lines of the map. Maybe I'll make the UV map a little wider. But first I'll change the map for the curves for reflect glossiness. Not that shiny, a little darker. And we should apply to the top plank as well the same material. So I'll select it and assign it in here, so it won't be super shiny now. Oh, I didn't. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Now I select material and now I assign it. Okay, good. Okay. Well, I'll change and make it wider, so this light parts of the wood won't be that super repeatedly showing up. That's the first one. Well, also we can, oh, maybe that's enough. Let me check from the camera and we'll see. I think we should add some curves or something. Not enough contrast, as I can see. Well, we can add rich shadows in here. Oh yeah, it adds some contrast. Maybe we don't need curves. It's enough. I wanted that much darker parts in here, so it's much better now. Okay, good. Let's move on. Let's do the table. It will be easy because the model came from Quixel Megascans, so the model came with the texture. So we just grab the textures and just plug in, customize some parameters, and that's it. Actually, so the main topic will be just about the color. That's it. I'm not so sure if we do have this material on some other object. I can check it. I'll select this material and I can select object by material, and yeah, it's only on this one. Good. So I'll move it in here and I will add wooden texture, so this one in here. Also, when I add this stamp instead of the table that it should be here, I change its height by using FFD. So if you will use the same model as I did, as I do, you can change the size with FFD. So basically you can make it bigger or smaller with scale, and after that just change the height, because the base model is not that high. Okay, now I can plug into diffuse color, and we got something in here. I'll exit zoom mode, so I'll see just from regular camera view, and now we can change the color. So I'm adding color correction, less saturation, lighter, and probably I'll mix with the color, because like too strong wooden texture in here, so I can do it immediately. So select material and just decrease the value of diffuse color. And probably I'll make the diffuse color not that saturated. Yeah, now it's much better. Let me check, should we make it lighter and a bit more yellowish. I can do it with texture, I think. So color correction, a bit hue to the right to add my yellow color. More? 5? And lighter, so advanced. Probably that's too much. Yeah, a little less. 1.3. Enough? I think it's good. I really want to make a metal for this object, so it will add some color to our room. I know that it's like the smallest part of our interior, but I think we should do that, right? Forgive me my sins. Okay, I think we should do that. I'll just make a copy of the base material, actually. I'll select it, assign it. We'll do it really quickly, because the metal material is like extremely easily to do, like the glass material as well. Well, all depends which kind of and how complicated you want to do that, but the easiest is the easiest. So basically you need to make the diffuse color black. You need gloss. Well, glossiness we will change, probably we don't need it super glossy, but we need to change reflection. So for metal it's like starting from 4 and more. And for the color that you want to add the color for the metal, you need to change in reflection color, not diffuse one. So select it. Ooh, it's almost perfect. A bit more yellowish, a bit more darker, and it's beautiful. As I said, like it will be like super easy. Nice. You can change some. Well, probably that's too saturated. I'll desaturate a little bit, a bit darker. Maybe a little more of red color. Move in here. Okay, good. I'll change glossiness. Kind of pretty shiny. Also, you can play with this parameter. Sometimes I love to add it. It stretches your reflection. You just play around if you want to. It's not necessary, but you can do that. I'm not sure it will be applied and visible in this model, but you can try. After saving here, it should stretch our reflection, but I don't see it. No, not much. Maybe in the other side, not minus, not negative, so one in here. Oh well, yeah, it's changed a bit in this area. So compare, like 0 is like super straight, and when I change to 1, it's a stretch in here a bit. So if I'll change to 9, well, maybe even 4, 8, it will be more visible. Yeah, and you can see it's stretch around the object. If you change the rotation, it will change rotation, and you will see something more interesting. Well, you can try. Also, if you have some super playful mood, you can add some Jordanes in here, plug into reflection, you can mix it in the mix map, in composite, and it will be more complicated. But since this object like super small, I won't do that because it won't be visible. Not because I'm bad. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. So, what we got here? I think we should create... Oh, I would add some translucency for this plant because it's like super lonely. Not fit with the color in here. I want to make it lighter and maybe a bit more color. But also I need add to translucency for it. So I'll just select the material with this tool, make a copy to make sure that it's only on it. Well, you can check which material on which object as I show you before. But to make sure, I'll just make a copy. Too faster. Okay, what we can do in here for the plants, you can see I will add some translucency in here. It's super whitish. We don't need whitish. So translucency work with this parameter. That's how strong and how much light it will accept on it, and it will go through it, and also with the color. So now it's coming with the white color. Of course, that's not what we need, so I'm going to copy this color and just paste in here. But we don't need that dark, so I'll make it lighter. Lighter. Lighter, less saturation, and I'll probably increase translucency so it will be more lighter in some parts. What color do we need actually? Oh, much less color and more yellowish, so let's do that. So less color first in translucency. Even like that, it looks good. And a bit more yellowish, so I'll add some in here. Okay, good. Now we can change the main diffuse color. As you can see, I don't add even any of maps in here. Here's the different types of plants. I applied all on in, like all material on all of the parts, and it looks good, right? You don't need much stuff to create beautiful beautiful plants, especially if it's dry ones. Okay, what I wanted to add some yellow color in here. Yellow in the diffuse. That's enough, maybe a little lighter. Should be. And maybe less saturation. Let me check. Yeah. Maybe even more yellowish. 25, 30. Okay, 30, that's too much. 28, probably I'll change translucency color as well. 25, and less saturation. No, too much. We need some color. Let me check how it fit to all our objects. It's good in the same tone or not, but I think it fit for our wood, for our floor, and looks pretty nice. Yeah, what do you think, guys? I think we did a quite good job so far. So next one, what are we going to do? Are you still alive? Oh, some Chinese guys. Hi everyone. I don't know Chinese, sorry. Speak English, please. Let's do some stuff for the bed. Okay. First, well, we can start with the blanket, I think. I mean, the main blanket that it covered our bed. Select this material, move it somewhere in here, and there is a little almost not visible pattern in it, so we're going to do the same. I need this texture. It's from Mega Scans. I think this way, not this one, this one. So I'm going to add it and into diffuse color. I'll click on F4 and turn off edges faces, so we'll see only default shading. Okay, good. Now I can change the tiling so it will be smaller. Well, we need to add a lot of it, probably even more, maybe 50. And also I would move it a bit so we won't see this part. Probably it will help, I hope. No, not helping. Unfortunately. Well, you need to change the whole unwrap to change it, but we're not going to do that. It's almost invisible, so I hope it will be fine. Okay, let's change the color first. We need it much more lighter. I'm going to add color correction, advanced, and increase gamma. Guys, keep your questions till the end of the masterclass. The light setup was in the beginning, and you can see in the record when it will be available on our channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can do it now. Okay, and much lighter. 4. Oh, not 40, come on. 4. And we need add more yellow color. 5. Okay, let me check it fits. Probably we need to add more yellow so it will be more greenish. So complicated, right? Okay, 10. That's good. Next we can add some fall-off in here since it's fabric material. So I'll just change it. I turn off the color and just fall off to see how the curves will work. I'll change the type to Fresnel since it's more cartoonish cloth. It's quite nice. I think we don't need to customize the curves. So I'll plug into map 1, but you need to add some change difference between the colors. So map 1, map 2, so second map should be lighter. It will be on the top, as you can see. So fall-off has 2 colors, black one was on the side and white was on the top. And we'll do the same. So the second one I'll just make more lighter. 6 probably too much, but we'll see. No, not too much, it's fine. Maybe the first one I'll make darker. So around 3 or something. No, 3 is not what I need. Okay, good. Well, let me check what maps do we have in here. Okay, we have from this set of this clothes we have diffuse and displacement and the normal, so we can use it as well, but I'll do it in another way. I'll just make a copy of the same material so we don't need to change styling, and select from the folder the displacement map. We don't need to see how it looks on our object, so I'll just select part of the bed, add current displacement mode, and okay, so well, Here is the thing. We have one object for this part of material and this part, and we have different objects, and you can see that this pattern is not repeating in here. So if you add current displacement mode for whole object and drag the map in here, it will be on the whole object, and that's not what we need, right? So what you can do, you can get from material, select this part, and now we can plug into displacement, and it will grab this map from material, not from the whole object, just from this material, and it won't touch this part. So displacement will appear only on this part of the map, and it's very useful. And now I can see that it's super strong, so we need to customize it. Guys, I will tell you about the course in the end of the webinar. Don't worry, just wait a little bit till we finish the picture. Okay, so we don't need that strong displacement mode. Probably much less in here as well, so -2 something. Still too strong, right? So around 10. No, it looks quite nice. I think we can keep it. That's enough. Well, I can see a little intersections in here, so I'll probably make it even a bit more lower. Okay. -3 disappear. Yes, it disappeared. Good job. Okay. Well, we can add normal map as well, so I'll make a copy of displacement and select it from the folder. Here is the map. I'll drag, select corona displacement, corona normal, plug into normal. You can see it plug in now, and I need to plug into bump, and don't forget to add gamma to input. I'll decrease intensity, so like 0.7 and will be enough. Okay, nice. Let's create the base fabric for the sheets. Okay. So here's our material. What do we need? Head. We need some wraps, we need some texture for the fabric, and we'll see. We can start with the wraps or we can start with the fabric texture. Well, where is my fabric texture? Maybe these ones. No, that's too much color in here. I don't like it. Okay, we can use the gray one and mix it in a mix map, so we can add any color that we need. So I'll just copy the diffuse color from the material, add it. I think about instead of black or instead of white. We'll see. I'll try instead of white and we'll see what we've got. It will be too dark, so I'll paste it in here as well, but make it a little darker. We need some difference, so we'll see the texture, but it's not super visible. We need to create this map much more contrasted because, well, well, it's almost in the same gray color, and we don't see any of part of the fabric texture. So I'm going to select bitmap, enable color map, add point, make it smooth, and add contrast to our map. So I need to move somewhere. Ooh, okay. That's like super contrasted map. Well, at least now I can see the texture. Okay, I think it's even fine. I'll probably make the second color lighter. The first one a little lighter as well. That should be fine. Okay, let me plug into diffuse color. And maybe it's even too visible now, but we can change the tiling so it won't be super visible. So select the main diffuse map and change the tiling to 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 is enough. I think it is. Also, I don't need reflection on this material, so I'll turn it off to 0. We could do the same on the blanket, I mean on this part of the material, but a little of shining kind of looks nice, but here is like nah. But instead of it, we can add fall off, and it will give us some result. So fall off, and here instead of diffuse, and change type, Fresnel. Enough? Enough. I don't want to change curves. Map 1. I don't need the copy, I just need the color correction here. To add some changes. Map 2. And I will do the first material, first color darker. Darker, and the second one lighter. I think it will work. Okay, a little bit darker the first one. Come on, select it. A little bit, okay, 85. Will be a little one. Okay, and the second one is lighter. One advanced. 1.5. Okay, good. Now we can add some wraps. I have some map like that. I took it from some... Actually, I don't remember where I found this map. I think it was some bad model, but not so sure. But you can find something similar, or find a diffuse map with some wraps and create the normal map online, for example, in Photoshop. I need to add Corona Normal and plug into bump. Add gamma to input. And you immediately see the result, but they are too strong and too big. So I'll select this map and make it, well, maybe not 3, maybe 2 will be enough. We'll see. Well, maybe 3 will work as well, but I need to decrease the strength of it, so 0.7. Even less, 0.3. Almost not visible. Well, 0.4. Hope it will be good. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, good. Let's move on. Guys, how are you doing? Are you still alive? Alive and not alive? Okay. So, well, still we're working on the fabric material. We can do this blanket. Let's do that. Select the material. Oh, it's from the same they applied from here. Okay, I'll make a copy of it. It's easy, but I will unplug it all since we need different maps. Well, we can keep fall off, I think. Let me check how it looks on how it will look on this model, but we need to assign new material and we'll see. It's good. We can keep it. Next. So it has some pattern as well. So we will add with help of displacement and bump. And we'll work a little bit with translucency. So we will select the maps. I think this one, right? So I'll select it. I'll plug into here, so I'll see how big it is. And if it's too big or too small, you always can change it. I'll just come closer and show in the viewport. No, it's fine. I think the size is perfect, so we can keep it. And now I need to add current displacement mode. And don't forget to add the map in here. Well, we can use get from material. Why not? Ooh, okay. We need to work with strands. What if we add in here? It will change or not? It's supposed to be the same. Yeah, the same, so it's fine. Okay, let's work with it. Let me put 0 in here and we'll see how we'll work only with the max parameter, how strong it should be. Oh, it looks good. Maybe we should keep it maybe a little more. Can add some mean in here, so minus, I don't know, 2. We'll see. Should we on? No, we shouldn't. It doesn't look good. Well, -1 is fine. Okay, I'll keep it. And now I will add normal map. So, drag in here, maps, corona, normal, normal. And just in here to bump. Add gamma to input. It has the same size and I will just reduce intensity. I don't need that much. Okay, the displacement normal is perfect. Now we can add some color and the texture for the base diffuse color. Well, actually we can use, do we have diffuse for this one? No, we don't, but we have the roughness is in here. So it will help to keep the color for diffuse and keep the same pattern. Well, we can try. Let me drag it in here and I'll just plug in instead of the mix amount, instead of this map. Kind of good. The colors, we'll see. Let me just plug into diffuse color, and we'll see how it's on our model look. Oh, it's too light. Well, I can change the color in the mix, so make it darker, the one of the colors, for example. Also, I don't need the reflections. I think no, we don't have it in here. No, we don't have it, so it's fine. And now we can see the triangles became more darker. Also, the light one I can make a little darker as well. Okay, let me check from the camera the color of it. Do we need some changes or not? I think it's good. Maybe I'll change in general some colors. Maybe I'll make it more greenish, for example. No, well, I can add just color correction here and just drag hue. I can add some saturation as well if I want to. Well, that's too much. Okay, that's fine. Now I can plug into fall off and set the difference between the colors. So I'll just make a copy. Well, what do we have in here? Oh, perfect one. I can use this map from the previous material. So I'll just plug in and into map 2. It's supposed to be fine. Also, this one I can make a little darker. 0.8. And let's add some translucency. So well, I can try to use just this map, for example. Instead of translucency, it will why do I need to plug in to translucency fraction? So instead of the numbers, you can use just map, or you can use the both of them and mix it up. We'll see what we got. So I'll just come closer to see how it looks like, and I need this map to show up in the viewport. So we'll see the size. Either it's too big. Ah, okay. It's not showing the black one, it's showing the super light one. So I'll probably make it bigger. Maybe even more bigger. I want to make it more visible, so we'll see the translucency in between this map. I don't see any. Okay, I'll turn off the displacement for now, so we'll see only translucency, how it works. Well, and bump as well. Just turn it off and we'll see. Okay, that's just diffuse, I think. I will turn it off as well. Oh, and now we can see how this map is working. But I probably want to make it even more bigger. I want some holes in there, so it literally will be invisible. I mean, translucible. I think something like that will work good. Let me check. A bit zoom out. Yeah, it looks much more interesting. But also I can add some opacity color. so it will be even more softer and lighter. So I will add some fall off and, well, plug into opacity color, just like that. Guys, the links in descriptions for the material that I'm using in this masterclass, so you can check it out. Okay, opacity is too strong, so I'm going to decrease it for sure. Actually, I can add some map. Since we have it like super darkish, I can plug into map 1, for example, instead of just black. It will use the map. Maybe it will be more interesting, and yeah, we can see the texture of it much more visible, but still opacity is too strong. So I'll select material and I will no, not translucency, I need opacity, make it less. Hello fan. Okay, people just joined, so welcome. 50. Should I make it more contrasted? Let me try. Maybe it will give us even more visible stuff. So I'll try to make it more darkish, more contrastish. No, that's not what I wanted. Should I move somewhere here? Maybe even more bigger. Okay, what can I do? I can change styling to 0.1. Okay. More dark. Nah, not more dark. Okay, let me back opacity a little bit, so it will be 70% or something. No, 70 too much, 60 will be fine, I think. Yeah, I think it's good. We will add the fall off and everything else, and I think it will good bump as well. Oh, come on, now I add everything and it will show me like super opacity pattern. Seriously? Okay, let me decrease opacity now. Come on, what's going on? I just try to customize you and now you show me your teeth. Seriously? Okay, I don't want that big now. Like, change styling now. Back to 0.2. And less opacity, like too much. You have seen that it wasn't that strong, right? Since I had back the maps for the displacement, and displacement is like super strong. Come on. Hi everyone. Okay, one more thing, I will make this dark triangles a little less dark, so 0.9, and I think we're done. Turn on displacement mode, check everything again, and it looks super soft and nice. What do you think about this fabric? I think we made it like super nicely. Okay, good. One more thing, we need to change the color of the fur. Well, you have to do it in the hair and fur modifiers, so I'll need to select it. Here's it, hair and fur, and we need to change the colors in the material. Materials, well, I can copy the color from mix amount. For example, I'll select this light, and I will add in here instead of tip color, we got some color in here. I mean, like that, it looks not bad, right? And probably I will add in here as well, but make it darker and probably less color, so value lower and saturation less. Okay, darker. Maybe that's too much. Not so sure. No, it's fine. Specular glossiness, I think it's fine. We can keep it. Okay, let me check how it looks from camera, and let's move on. So, what would I do? I don't want to keep you for too long, so I'll make the few more materials, and I think we're done. So I think we should do the tree, so it will add some green color. Here is leather material. If you want to, I will create it. But in general, the color and the reflection looks good, so probably we can keep it. We definitely need to create the material for the doors, and also I would finish the materials for this side, so the picture will look much more completed. So let's do that. Few more materials, and we'll see what we got. So I'll select it from here, make a copy. Since it's a tree, there is definitely different IDs, so I'll straight away add the multi-sub-object material and make another copy, and we'll see what we have. So one for the trunk, another for the leaves. Well, I can create the region here. I'll plug into number 1, number 3. Usually first two it's for stamp, another one is for leaves. I'm not so sure how many of them do we need, we'll see. So first one will be for the trunk, and I'll make it darker. Did I assign the material? I think I did not. So select assign to make sure. Oh, now I did. Okay, good. That's too dark, probably I don't need that strong dark color, so I'll make it a little lighter. Okay, I don't see the leaves. Okay, let me try to change the colors. Maybe it's some other IDs. I'll add some green color, so we'll see if it's in there or not. I don't see any. Okay, let me plug into every number. So okay, now I can see some. Number 5, still some gray leaves. 6. Well, maybe we'll have some different model for the tree. I took this one from Max Tree. Some of the sets I haven't found the same set. They change it all the time, so I'll just send a link for the Max Tree so you can see what they have. And number 2 in here. I think that's it. I hope so. Okay, I can come closer to make sure that we select everything. But I need to change perspective in this viewport because we locked it. Yeah, everything is fine. Now we need to customize the color, add translucency, and got the nice tree plant. Okay, some translucency in here, not too high. Change the color of the, well, no, first I will change the color and then I'll add translucency because that's too strong and I won't see how it look when I'll add translucency. Probably less color, darker. What do we need actually? We'll see. Oh, it's a greenish, okay. Something like that. Okay, good color. I'll copy it, paste in translucency, and now we can add it. Like 0.2. Maybe even more. Well, I can change this color to more light. Not that strong light. And I can add some saturation in here. Not too many, too much. Okay. 0.3. I don't like the color. I want more yellowish, so I'll change diffuse. More. Okay, and also translucency color as well, to more yellowish. Okay, now it's fine. And let's do the doors, because they play a huge role for this interior, because now it looks a bit something missed. So I'm going to return it from hidden. Right click and hide all, and we have doors in here. It doesn't have any materials. It's like in base, super base. Well, I can create just a new one. So current MTL, I'll select the one, another door, assign it. I hope it's assigned. We'll see. I'll change the color. Well, I can move in here, so we'll see all the changes in one moment. Yeah, we need to create some dark color for it. And as you can see, we have some lines for the door and also some grid, wireframe or whatever. So we need to create the same. For the lines is just base texture. Well, you can use it with geometry, but I decided to create just from the material because it has some translucency, it looks nice. Why not? So just regular mask, so lines is white and other parts are black, so they will be not visible when you plug into opacity color. That's what we're going to do. I'll drag the map in here and we can start with opacity immediately, straight away. Okay, and the grids is up here, but that's too big. Probably I'll change the tiling. So we need to same size. Let me check. Yeah, even more. Probably 3. Bit more. 3.5. Well, a bit less because I don't like this line, so 3.2, 3.2. Well, I can move it. Let me back to these parameters and I can move it to the sides, but which one? We'll see. Well, you can move the texture with the offset. No, probably not this one. 0.1. It's not movable. Why? Why it's not movable? Let me show in the viewport. Huh. Well. Okay. Now it's movable. But other direction. Wait, minus. Aye. Probably we need some super small parameters. But I didn't see it in here. Why it's appearing there? That's not fair. Okay, now it's fine. Okay. Okay, happens. Well, I move it a bit, so probably it's fine. Yeah, okay. That could work. So we got the lines. Next we need to add some grids. Well, we can do that with... Oh, I have double lines on here. What's going on? What's going on? Back to 0. No double lines. Probably there is a double lines that, well, could be. Maybe there is a bit grid. Okay, well, you can... What you can? You can add some UV map and don't work with styling and customize the size and customize the where it will be, the pattern and stuff. I'll just do it in the faster way. If you want more accurate, just apply UV map and it will be more accurate. So we're going to use regular tiles map. It's procedural I can't pronounce this word. Oh, come on, something wrong with my tone today, sorry, but I hope you understood me. And I'll mix it in the mix. So the lines in the color 1 and the tiles in mix. I don't see much my lines, so mix 2. Well, I need to change some color so it will be more visible. Select tiles, advanced control. Well, we can change these colors, just swap it. Yeah, now it's much better, and I need to see the size of it. Showing the viewport. It's not showing. Oh, it's showing now. And it's too big, so let's add more. No, it's not showing. Okay, let me see in the render. I don't see anything. What's going on? Okay, 10 in here. I don't need these colors. Okay, probably these parameters. Color variation, yeah, I don't need them. That's too big. Why I don't see it? Of course, because I didn't plug into opacity color. Wow, what a surprise. Okay, now I can see it in my render and I need to change the size, it's too big. So I need a lot of it. Wait, no variation. I want here 50. No, that's too big. The size of the lines, probably this one. Let me check. Yeah, looks like. But probably it should be even smaller. Can we do that? Almost not feasible. Maybe 5. and it's still too big. 100, 100. Not enough. Okay, we can change tiling because it can be more than 100, not because I don't want to. So 2 in here, 2 in here. Let me make the region even smaller, so we'll see only this part. And we should change in one tile a bit more because it's a bit stretched. So probably this one, let me try. And now it's perfect rectangle. The size, let me check. Smaller or enough? Looks like enough. Not so sure. Let me check from the camera how it looks. I think the size is fine. I think everything is fine. Good. Oh, but this part of the armchair is too close for the door, so I'll just move it a bit in here. So it won't intersect. No, it's fine. Well, one thing I would do for this armchair, I would add some fall-off probably. So it will be more different colors. So I'll make a copy of the material that on it, I mean from the base material, and assign for armchair. I won't add any of textures. If you would interested, you can ask me in the end of the workshop how to create the leather, or you can write it now if you want to super see how to create the leather material. But I hope, I mean, it's not super necessary, but because in general it looks pretty fine. But you can experimental by yourself when you will repeat this work and try to do it, because I don't want to keep you for 4 hours in here to create every single material. So I'll probably change, or maybe I'll change for Fresnel. We'll see. Maybe I won't. Which one is better? I think perpendicular was fine. I'll just change the curve. So I need to create point. Right click Bezier smooth. Hello guys who just joined, welcome. But you almost came to the end. Well, in general it looks good. I just need to add some colors. Copy, paste. Nice. Even with the white color, I don't want to change it. It looks super cool. I wanted to do something and I forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to add some glossiness in here. So increase glossiness a bit. Probably, maybe not. No. I'll return 0.6. It's enough. We don't need shiny leather, but in general it looks super good. Also, we can apply the same material for the bed. For the back parts. I can make a copy and select it, assign it, and we'll see. Well, here I want to add some glossiness, so it will be more shiny on the rounded parts, and also I don't want this super light color, so I'll add color in here as well. But make it lighter and less color. Okay, and I wanted to add more glossiness. Probably I'll change the reflection color. Well, maybe a little more more glossiness, a bit more shiny. No, that's too much. Okay, well, for the back of the bed, I want to add some map. Well, only one probably. Only a map for reflection. Well, maybe for diffuse as well. Well, we'll try with reflection and we'll see what we got. This maps is from Airway set. It's really good map. It's the first volume, draft volume, I think. I put the link where you can find it. There are a lot of good quality leather textures, so you can use it in different way, in different situation, and also different results you will get. You can mix from any numbers, like one diffuse from one number, reflection from another one, and the bump from another one, and it will give you an interesting result. So I will add point for the curve and make it lighter. I need to come closer. And we got some reflection in here. As you can see, the texture of the leather immediately appeared. Maybe I will make it a little smaller. So 1.5 in tiling and 1.5. And we don't need even the bump or something. We got everything from reflection. It looks pretty good. Probably I'll make glossiness a little less. 65 might be enough. Well, 67. Okay, perfect. What else I wanted to do? A few more things, I think. So let's do that. Yeah, I wanted to finish the decor on the table, so it will be it will complete our picture, and everything else you can do by yourself. It's not complicated. Here it should be like chrome material, so you can use, for example, the gold material and applying here, but change the color and reflection. Here I add where you can find the map for displacement, so you can make it more noisy and stuff. For the flowers as well, we worked with translucency, so just apply bright color at translucency and you will get the result that you want. For the pillows, I add textures as well, so you can find it, or take the similars one. Well, the trick that I took the diffuse map for these pillows. There was only the diffuse map from textures.com. There was no displacement, no normal map, nothing. So I create my normal map by myself. You can do it by free on online resource. Just find it like normal map online. The first one is good, GitHub. So just drag map in here and you can set up some settings and download the normal map. So I used actually I don't remember, probably I used only for normal. Yeah, I created something like that and the result was good. So you can try do the same by yourself. And for now I'll finish this part and we will render the picture. So glass material for the bottle, some displacement for the vase, and some texture for the books. Easy breezy, we'll do it in a super fast way. So glossy glass material, easiest. Black diffuse, reflection to 1, refraction to 1. One thing that we should work with volumetric to add some color and add more darkness inside, so it will look like real glass, not just super transparent one, but we need to apply it. Inside of the bottle is a liquid, so we can actually select it as well and apply one material for two objects. As you can see, it's like super clear glass. We don't need that strong, so I'll work with volumetric in here. Okay, volumetric, open the tab. We need, well, volumetric scattering we just need to set the distance that we like. And set the color, some greenish, for example. Even like that looks good, but I think we should separate the glasses, because one of the glass, the main one for bottle, has thickness, another one for water doesn't have, so the difference, the size of the distance in volumetric will be different. So let me select the water and I'll just apply another material for it. Okay, so I can see the water. I think it's fine. What we can do? Okay, I'll make a reflection to 0 for the water, so we'll see just the bottle, if it's enough. Oh, actually, it's enough. Okay, back refraction. Well, let's try to change it to 1. Maybe a bit more darker, so 30. And also I probably want to work with eye or air to change the reflection. Well, I can select the fall off. Usually I need to swap the colors, and you can try to plug into IOR in here. And now it's much more interesting result inside of the bottle. Well, it's not necessary for every single glass material, but in this case it looks much more interesting, so I think we should keep it. Also, I can try do the same with the bottle. We'll see what we get. No, I think on the bottle it doesn't look good, so I'll just keep it for the water. For the bottle, no, actually for the water, for the bottle. Well, we can add fall off for the absorption color. I mean, for instead of the color, to get more interesting result. Let me try to connect in here. I'll swap the colors probably. And I'll add some color. Oh, from here, copy. But actually I'll even like these dark ones. So instead of white will be greenish, maybe more lighter, and instead of black I'll set the same color, maybe a bit darker, and will be perfecto. Nice glass. Okay, top of the bottle we'll just make lighter. I don't wanna do anything extraordinary for this little part. So just select material, make a copy because it's base ones, and assign it to here. So let me create the region. just assign it one more time in case I didn't do that previous time. I'll make it just lighter, less color, probably a little more glossiness in here, maybe even more, so we'll get some shiny stuff in this part. I say shiny stuff, okay. I'll add some lighter color for reflection, so we'll get this border more lighter, I mean more reflective, more reflectable. Okay, let me change to 0.8. Okay, the vase. I'll show you how to create this vase, and you can do kind of similar for the vase, the dark one on the further on the other side of the bed, in the same principle. So I'll make a copy of the material, or make a copy of this material, doesn't matter. Assign it, and I'll add map for displacement, but first I need to add modifier and find the map. So I took the shader for the plaster for the wall, and I will use it for this cute vase. Just need to find it. Plaster, where are you? Stuka. I think this one. It's for bump. Well, I can immediately drag it to material editor. After save is waiting here for us. Well guys, till we're waiting, you can put some likes for this video if you enjoy it and want to see more. And I need another map for displacement. And drag into here as instance. Well, the size you can always check to set them up for material. Normal for the normal, and plug into bump. Add gamma and show in the viewport. I think the size is fine. Perfectly fine. Displacement. Well, I need to turn off the normal to see if it's only displacement or it's just normal. Yeah, displacement is not showing up at all, as I can see, so I need to make it stronger, bigger, sizes amount. Well, that's probably too much, but well, why not? But kind of interesting. Well, that's definitely too much. So do minus 7, for example, and 10, maybe. Yeah, maybe even less. So 7. Okay, and now I can back my normal map. But as you can see, we don't need that strong amount, so decrease it for the half or even more. Well, maybe for the half is enough. Yeah, I think so. Well, if you want to add some parts in here like dirty, you remember how I did it in the previous masterclass, so you can see it again. So you can use some composite maps, some mix, some add masks, some add dirtiness in here, so it will be more interesting. So feel free to do that to make your objects not just clear colored, but with some interesting parts on it. But I'll leave it for your homework, as your homework. So the last one, I think it will be book. So for book, we just need the cover, we just need the pages. That's it. So one object. Let me check. Yeah, it's one object. So IDs second and first. Okay. We can do the base, copy, move somewhere in here, create multi-sub first, second. I'll grab some cover for it. Here's it. And for the first one is a texture. Don't forget to assign material. So multi-sub object, assign material. Hey, now it's good. I can also add the pages texture. Here is it. Oi. Said here is it. And now I can add color correction. Well, we'll see. Probably I need to desaturate it, but I'll look from the camera first. What? How it on our view looks like. Yeah, it's too colored, so I need to desaturate it. Probably a little lighter, so advanced and gamma higher. Well, that's too much. No, it's fine. We can keep it. Let me check if it looks good in general, and probably we can start the interactive render. Oh, the final render, sorry, not interactor. So we'll see the final result, what we got from today's lesson. Yeah, I think it's quite good. When you will work, use the texture that I add to description and fill all the scene fully, and it will be perfect. So you can prepare your questions. Finally, I will answer them all in a few minutes. Now I will start the final render. I need to add some parameters in here. Usually I just add the noiser, the size of the picture. That's enough for now. So 3000 for the wider side, and I think well, we can probably add some compression so this area won't be that super exposure, and also I probably will add some curves, so even more contrasted picture I want. So curves, editor, some contrast, and more light part lights as well. So let me check without curves and with curves. Yeah, with curves is definitely better. Maybe even too much of contrast, so probably I'll make it a little less. Yeah, a little. We don't need much, and is good. We can start our render now. So stop and just click in here and the production render will start it. So I'm waiting for your questions, but I saw some of you ask about the curves, so I will tell you a little bit about it. So we have a big intensive course for beginners. Well, not only for beginners, but the main part is for beginners, because we're starting from the very base tools, base stuff, from every single buttons. I will explain in much more detailed way, not like in workshop. In workshop I did it all fast. In the course I will do it much slower, explain all the things. I will show you how you can create the models, like different objects by yourself, in polygonal modeling, in line, using by splines and lines for modeling, and different ways how you can create different models by yourself. Also, we'll work with light, we will do this interior. We will start it from the very beginning until the final render, and after all we'll do the production. So we'll do all by yourselves, like the modeling, well, maybe not the whole things, but a lot of it, also the lighting, and of course we will do every single material in this scene, and you will do it all by yourself. So you will create all this by your own hands, and you will get much more understand how to create and apply it to your future projects and apply it to your work, how to work on the stages, what the better way to create one or another models, how to create one or another lights, which materials and textures are better to use in which situation. So a lot of topics, a lot of information, a lot of everything. As I said, it's very intensive course. It started already in 8 August. Not much places left. So if you always wanted to improve your skills because you have some chaotic knowledge of the 3ds Max, because you try to get some knowledge in this place, in that place, and you can fill it up in whole huge part of knowledge, or you don't have at all any of knowledge how to create any stuff in 3ds Max, welcome to the course, and I will show you everything how you can do that. So intensive stuff, 4 weeks, 4 lessons per week. So you will get a lot of homework, you will work good on every single parts, and eventually in the end you will get the great result for your portfolio that you can show it to your customers, to people who you work with, and I hope and I'm sure you will be proud of yourself if you finish the work and complete all tasks, and eventually you get the final result. So as I said, the start is super soon, August 8th. You will learn how to create different frames, set up the camera with different parameters, with depth of field, how to blur the nearest part to the camera, how to blur the farther parts, and everything else. This is our team. You can read everything by clicking on the website that said Antonina, and read by yourself everything. So you can see the stages in here. That's me. I'm sure you recognize me. Also, you can read the reviews of our students. That's all their work that they create by themselves in different courses that we had. And also you can click apply, and we will call you and tell you how you can apply for the course, or if you have more questions, we will answer you and help you to apply. Also, the important thing that if you apply now till the midnight, till our midnight, now it's like of 21, so you have a few hours to apply, and you will get special price, not as on the side. It will be lower, and I hope it will be nice for you. And eventually, when you finish your work, you will get some beautiful diploma. So, more questions, apply, and we'll answer them all. So I hope it was useful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, put some likes to this video, and now I will answer your questions and we will finish our workshop. Let me check the final render. Final render. Still, well, we should keep it a bit more. Now I can grab the YouTube and find the questions. 1 second, I need to open it. Oh, nice hearts. Thanks, Lydia. Happy to hear you here. see you here, not hear you here. Sadly, the course will interference with the school schedule. Hope there's a winter course. Well, we'll see, but usually we do in the winter as well. So we'll see you there in the winter. In course for the beginners, need to model and texture only one scene during the course. Can the student make several rooms for own portfolio? Well, you can do it by yourself, but in the course, in main topic, we'll do only one interior. But you can model, for example, other parts of the room. You can find this project in internet because it's made from reference, and there are a lot of space on the other side. For example, you can do the same and you will get much more pictures and renders and sites for your portfolio as well. Is it necessary for the wooden floor to put maps on reflection slot when you already use maps on reflection glossiness? Well, it gives a little different effect, so you should try by yourself to do that. So try to not to add map reflection. Instead of it, it will use just the color of reflection, so it will be just flat reflection. It's a different algorithmic that you will apply for your wooden floor. So instead of detailed your streaks, well, that's Glossiness do as well, it will add more color for your flooring. So you should try and see what result you will get. This workshop is just awesome. Thank you, Jose. Okay, I'm not so sure. Okay, let me check the last questions. Where are you from? I'm from Ukraine. I am and we are from Ukraine. Why not turn off shadow casting and invisible for light for in the curtain in the object properties? This will change the lighting in the interior for the worse. All depends. Sometimes you need to turn off these ticks and you will get much more light into the room. For example, for our case, I didn't need it actually because it's enough light. It's kind of ambient, it's soft. We don't need like super strong intensive light in here, so it's enough. And also when you untick this box, material will be, well, it will be more lightable. It won't be visible the parts of the curtains usually, but not always, and you need to work the material so you will get the fine result. But sometimes you need it, sometimes not. All depends on the situation. In this particular situation, it wasn't needed, so I didn't. But you can do it. Well, you know how you can do it. Select the object, right click. Oh, I can do that. Well, render is coming. Well, I can stop it. The noise will calculate a bit, and I'll show you for someone who doesn't know. A few more seconds. So select the object properties, and just click cast shadow and receive shadow. So you won't receive any shadows and you won't cast any shadows. That's how you will get much more light, because nothing will prevent it. So it's like non-curtain in these areas at all. But now you can see the result of our work. It's quite good. Actually, you should do the panels as well. I use the tweed texture. You can find it in textures.com. I add into the links, but I'm very satisfied with the result. It's well, too much denoise because I stop it in 10%. You should wait till 2 or well, at least 5% of noise level. You can check it in the stats, and after it stop your render and the noise will calculate. In other stuff, it can be little blurred your texture, so it won't be super good, but looks very, very nice. I hope you like it as well. Okay. YouTube recommend me useful channel. Glad. Come more. First, I really want to thank you for this amazing workshop. Thank you very much. I have been following all the previous videos. My question is using an RGB with a background make the light control more complicated? No. You separate your background and your HDR map. So HDR map is just for lighting, and for background you can use whatever you want. You just found the picture that you like, you put out of your walls, so you can apply it to plane, to arc or something. Also you can do the same as I show just now. You can unplug this buttons for it, because it can prevent go light to your room, so be careful, and usually you should put it like too far, so it won't prevent any lights. So every light will be in your room. So it's different stories. HDR map just for light, and any picture just for background. It's not complicated, it's just light and material for background. That's it. I hope I answered your question. Why we use output map? Use of output map. I already answered this question in the middle of the workshop. Output map is for add curves and make your maps more like you want to. So if you want to make your map more contrasted, well, you can add some gamma in here. These parameters, it also can add contrasted and brightness, but it works in a bit different algorithm, and it works a bit worse than the regular curves in output, so I recommend to use output. Also you can use output just in main bitmap, so output and enable and the same curves, but it's better to see. But don't forget that it will be applied on the color correction as well, so you need to create two maps for it, so it will be one for reflection, one for diffuse map, but better add just output, customize the curve that you like. You can see that the dark parts much more darker, the light parts much more lighter, so you can add the result that you exactly want to. If you want to make it more dark and even more light parts, you can do it with your curves, something like that or that, and get the different result with just one map. Will be any exterior workshop and or courses? Well, exterior is for Daniel workshops. After my workshops, Daniel will start show you the different exteriors, interiors, and everything else. Also, he had the course for professional visualization, that course for people who already know all stuff in 3ds Max but want to much improve their skills and create even better visualization. So everything from exteriors will be there. Super bien, explique, merci. Prego. Is there a dome light option for corner render that works the same way as V-Ray dome light? Well, no. it customizes the same like for interiors. We doesn't use dome light. There is not exist dome light in Corona render, so it's a bit different with very it's a little complicated, and yeah, that's very useful stuff for dome light. For exteriors, for example, for environment, you use the same stuff like we customize HDR map in render setup. So all the same, no dome light. Okay, I think the question is ended. I hope it was interesting for you and you liked the result. I hope to see all your works that you will repeat after me. Also, you can tag us in Instagram to see your result, to see how you watch this workshop. So everything will be great. Do you use current denoising? Yes, I do, and I just set up it in the final render. So I'll see you in the next week, guys, and have a good evening, night, morning, everything you have.